So right now the Bills are scheduled to have 7 primetime games. 6 of those are slotted at the 8 p.m. time slot, which I'm very happy about. One of them is at 9:30 a.m. on NFL Network. I'm not too thrilled about that because I like to, not wake up super early to, get ready for a Bills game, let alone it be on a network that I don't have. So I will have to watch that in a very legal way. And I hope you are too. You can't see, but I'm like winking and giving air quotes. You know what you got to do. Let's talk about those primetime games. So right off the bat, week 1, not a surprise, but because the Bills already announced this and the NFL announced this a couple days ago, or I guess by the time you're listening to this, if it's on Monday, they would have announced it on last Wednesday. But the Bills are at the New York Jets for Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers, MetLife Stadium. That team has got a competent quarterback. It's going to be a tough one. The second primetime game, and I'm going to use air quotes here and a big asterisk, is the fact that the Jags are at the Buffalo Bills, but we're actually going to be in London. So it's labeled a home game, but we're really away. And another thing to really think about is the fact that the Jags are going to be there a week before to play the Falcons, so they'll be more acclimated to it, and they're more accustomed to going to the London games because they've been doing it since, oh God, I don't even want to know. It basically feels like forever. The next primetime game is actually the week after that, week 6. The New York Giants, Brian Daboll, coming back to Orchard Park for Sunday Night Football. That's a big game, and I fully anticipate that they are going to do everything in their power to rattle Josh Allen. And you know what? Before I get too far into this, I'm gonna try to not overanalyze each one of these games. But that's what I really want to do. And I know if you're a fan like me, you're excited and you're thinking about, ooh, do the Bills have a chance here? What about this team? What about that team? And if we do that, we'll be here all day. So I'm going to try to expedite this pod and just make it nice and concise for you. So the next big game after that, the primetime game, is week 8, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Buffalo Bills. And I believe that's a Thursday night football game. Pretty excited about that. After that, we are going back to Cincinnati to play the Bengals on Sunday Night Football. We all know what happened the last time the Bills played the Bengals, so I'm sure they'll be a little bit more motivated to, I guess, avenge their season or their most recent season and how they exited the playoffs, because that was not great, and us Bills fans really weren't expecting that. After that, the Denver Broncos are at the Buffalo Bills for Monday Night Football in Week 10. Los Angeles Chargers, we have a Saturday night game against them at Week 17. And then Week 18, I guess you can call this prime time, but it's more like I'm not entirely sure. It's against the Miami Dolphins, and it's a to be determined. Now, usually with that game, seeing it's a divisional game, end of the season, if the division isn't locked up, I could see that being the primetime game.